This podcast presents.
Hi, you're listening to the EBS podcast about nanodegrees. My name is Jim and I'm the head of Master Studies here at EBS. A nanodegree is a great new way to gain knowledge or practice your skills, which you can either use in your professional life or to become a lifelong learner. Today, we talk about the nanodegree, designing and implementing winning business models, which will take place in Helsinki in the coming spring. Our guest is today unfortunately online due to the COVID situation, but please welcome Petri from Finland. Petri, welcome and tell us more about your nanodegree.
Thank you, Jim. My name is Petri Hokangas and I come from Oulu Business School, Martti Ahtisaari Institute, and I'm the Professor of Future Digital Business here at Oulu University. And this designing and implementing winning business models is designed for managers, mostly working, but also students can take it. But it's mostly beneficial for people at the management groups or specialists that are working as product or service owners in companies.
Okay, so you have a very specific target audience. You're looking for those people that are already in their professional life. Can you tell me a little bit more? What exactly will these people get out of your nano?
Well, it has become this kind of contemporary paradigm for analyzing, designing, making visual, and communicating different kind of business models and business services and business ideas. And it's also a tool that helps to implement those ideas. So the idea in the nano is that we go through what the concept basically is, the concepts and tools that we can use to create and implement with nanos. We pay specific attention to the business model creation and business model implementation. And then we talk about the business models in different contexts, such as entrepreneurial firms, for platform digital businesses, but also for public and not for profit organizations. And it also includes a capstone project in practice. So the idea is to go through what the business model is and how to use that effectively in your work.
Okay. And you mentioned already you're touching up on a wide range of different business models from non-profits to larger organizations. So I imagine that basically anybody working in any type of organization should be interested in your nano.
Exactly. Yeah. The idea is that modern tools in strategic management and entrepreneurship are combining this analyzing strategic situations and then also designing what to do and then also how to implement in practice into a single tools instead of separating them. So this kind of tools are really handy for anybody that is working in the business life or that are working in the public organizations responsible for any function or activity or business line or organization. So it's very flexible as a tool and very efficient when it comes to practical challenges and discussing the different things that you have when you have choices to be made.
Okay, it sounds really interesting. There's many different applications, I imagine, of this nano. My next question would be, could you tell me a bit more about the structure of your nano? So what are the separate courses or modules? You already mentioned that there will be a practical capstone, but what are the other focus areas?
Yeah, so we will start with the business model concepts and tools part. That will be 3 ECTS. It's kind of introductory course for all the following courses. Then the second course is specifically on designing and creating business models. And here the focus is on digital and platform business models. That is also 3 ECTS. The third part of the course is about sustainable business models because sustainability is one of those key issues of today. And it's not only about economic sustainability, but also environmental and societal sustainability and how actually sustainability is imprinted into business models. The fourth part is then the business models for public organizations and the third sector. So here we specifically look at these challenges and examples of these using of the business model in the public context in collaboration with companies. and also how to co-create business models with different stakeholders that the cities find important. So also the citizens, not only the companies, are involved. And then the third sector business models that are the not-for-profit kind of things, where we look at these ways of designing and developing third sector activities. And the fourth one is the capstone project, that is practical projects where you can choose the company or organization you are working for, or that you would like to somehow contribute with the business model discussion. So we make a project where you have the opportunity to apply all these learnings of the preceding nanos and use this knowledge in practice to develop your organization.
Okay, so a very broad range of different courses and topics, as you had already introduced before. I'm assuming that you're not just teaching this all by yourself. Could you tell me a bit more about your team and who's helping you out there?
In the team, we have 3 people in the core team designing the Nano. With me, we have Irina Atkova. She's also from Oulu Business School, my former doctoral student, and she actually won the world's best doctoral dissertation award with her doctoral thesis on business models. So she's very knowledgeable in this field also, and especially we'll be looking at the sustainable business models. And then we have Xiatan Chang, with whom we are looking at the international aspects of the business model. So this is the key team that we have in the project, and then there might also be some visiting people showing examples during the course that will be selected later.
Okay, so very international and interesting team to deliver this nano with. So at the moment your nano is planned to be taking place in Helsinki, but how are you taking into account this international perspective? Do you go beyond organizations that are in the Estonian or Finnish context?
Yes, we are actually bringing the cases that are in the course will be international. My old background is in the international business, so we go with that. We have the plan now that we will hold the first round of these courses in Helsinki, but it's also could be possible to have this organized in Tallinn if need be.
Yes, of course. We would really hope for that. Of course, we are depending upon the COVID situation. My next question, or I would very much like for you to explain to our listeners, what are the main reasons they should pick your nano and why?
Well, today the business model is a common tool that everybody should know. It's probably the most widely used tool to make sense and plan for strategic decision making in companies. So it provides you a practical tool for doing things. Secondly, the implementation of things is included in there. So at the same time, when you do the analysis and planning, then you learn how also plan how you actually implement these things. And because I think that strategic planning without implementation, that's not the case how you do things today. So it's something that you need to be preparing. It's action-oriented to what we are talking about. Then we have a lot of learning outcomes. So not only understanding the practices in strategic management and strategic thinking, but also this designing and collaboration skills and negotiation skills that you will learn when you are dealing with planning complex business processes by using this kind of template kind of tools. And then you will also be able to contribute to the success of your own organization, and thereby also providing sustainable value for yourself personally, then your organization, and maybe also the society as a whole.
Okay, I think these are very, very valid reasons to definitely pick this nano. The the designing and implementing winning business models will be run in the spring, definitely in the Helsinki campus and hopefully also in Tallinn. Petri, thank you very much for your time and for your information. It was really great to talk with you about your topic, and I'm very much looking forward to this nano degree.
Thank you.